Apparently, I don't have a choice.
Yeah, welcome back to the Change of Plans podcast. It is Joe and Vinny. Vinny's not feeling too good.
I'm all right. I'm all right, guys. Don't worry about it. We're not going to discuss that. It's not show appropriate.
No, well, just because, just God forbid if Vinny just gets up and walks out, it's because he's expecting an important phone call.
I hate you, Joe. I really do.
It's important for the people to know, don't you think?
Apparently, you carry the show. That's what you've been telling people on the side.
That's not what I said.
You were supposed to be in the background, and you just once again take over.
Co-star was the word I used. Co-star.
It's weird, dude. It's weird. Co-star in a show I'm paying you for.
I said to somebody.
How does that work, by the way?
I do a show with a prominent Connecticut attorney. And they were like, Norm Patterson. I go, no. No, a different
I think he
guy.
has his own show, though. I do think
he does. I don't know if you know this or not. This is kind of funny. When he was representing Alex Jones, he had a show on WICC 1300 in Milford, and while he was representing Mr. Jones, yours truly was filling in for about, I think that trial went 6 or 7 weeks.
Was that after he released all of the attorney-client privilege emails to the other side?
I don't remember how it all shook out, but
I mean, listen, Norm does what he does. I'm not going to sit here and bash people.
Listen, I think, he's a little unconventional, but I mean, I think somebody's, well, that's the thing, right? I mean, listen, we live in a country where we have laws and this is one of the things that annoys me, right? Is what is an activist judge?
Oh,
I mean, never mind what it really is.
Yeah.
It's a judge that rules against you. They rule against your interests in politics. And so now we just chalk everything up to that's an activist judge. Activist judges are the reason we have 40-hour work weeks and OSHA protections, Miranda rights. Like, these are all things that have been decided in the court within the parameters of the Constitution. That's what the Supreme Court is for. I don't want to sound like the lawyer on this show.
Yeah, I mean, that's way above my pay grade.
I'm doing it.
That's way above my pay grade. I don't get into that. I just do what I do.
You know what I'm talking about, though, right? But I mean, right? No. Everybody. What I love about Norm is, his feelings for the First Amendment.
Oh no,
I think we need patriots like that are out there, representing every man.
No. I mean, to say that some attorneys are representing every man, that's not why these attorneys do it. Yeah, that's just crazy. That's just I will say the guy is a constitutional master. Like, I know what I'm good at. I'm a mover and shaker. I'm fucking shaking babies and kissing hands, right? That's what I fucking do for a living. He knows the Constitution and the law and all that. So yes, he is good for that. It's just, don't think just because someone is like on TV and a lawyer that they're doing it for the people. I could tell you right now, 99.2% of the attorneys out there are doing it for a person, and that's one person, and it's usually not their client. So that's kind of my take on that situation. I was actually just at a bar association event, and I really don't go to those. Typically, they don't invite me.
What'd you wear?
This with a matching Dickies jacket with my Dickie pants, and it was nice because some of the judges didn't recognize me, which was fine. But they all looked at me like I was crazy, and I'm like, you don't got to wear a suit 24 hours a day.
Did they think you were parking the cars?
No, like, it just, I don't get it. Like, I literally got out of court at like 4:30. I had to be at this thing at 5, and I changed in the parking garage. Like, I don't want to wear a suit. Like, I'm going to a bar event, but why do I have to continue to identify as an attorney all the time? Like, yes, this is what I wear when I'm not in the courthouse, and you go look at me sideways. But that's fine. But it's funny because most of the judges know me, and there was a couple of young attorneys there, and I'm just being me. Like, regardless of where I am, I talk the way I talk, whatever. And they're like, wow, the judges really know you and they seem to like you. It's because they built those relationships. So part of this justice that everyone harps on is really, it's all relationships. It's not, I had a kid today, kid's 19. Kid's got an attitude problem of a 19-year-old. One of those kids that goes to a Pokemon convention, but then gets back for a DUI, and now he's a thug that talks shit. So we're in court today, and the way a DUI works is it's the first one, you do a program, it's off your record, and he just starts yelling at me about justice, and he's not taking a deal, and he wants to go to trial, and this whole thing of justice, right? Like, it's not my job. One, you're going to lose. I told the kid you're going to lose. You're going to pay me 15 grand. You're going to lose that trial, and you get a conviction, or you just do the program for $400 and it's off your record. But this whole concept of justice, it's not just based on the law, it's based on your relationships. But that's the same thing with life, right? Like, the people who are happy and successful, it's not because you're living by the book and you have these certain set of laws. It's just you're a good person, but you know how to work a room, or you realize who you're talking to, and you adjust and all of these things. And as you could tell by, I know we talk about this all the time, but if you're looking at our country now, we have laws, we have rules, we have regulations, and none of them are being followed. So now ICE could go into your house and just take you out of your house, by the way. That's the new memo. But, who cares about search and seizure laws and warrants? Like, all of that stuff that's, protects us. We don't have to worry about it.
That Fourth Amendment and the third that nobody knows.
Is the third is thou shalt not cheat on your wife?
No, it's do not kill.
Oh, is that one?
I think so.
I don't like that one. You shouldn't even have to have in there, right? Like, that's kind of like a throwaway one.
Well, where's rape in all those rules?
Yeah, like, so like, listen, like, we you can do anything but kill someone and you're all right. Like, I don't understand like why that's in there. That's kind of like an obvious thing. Like, hey, don't kill somebody.
If you look at the 4th through the 10th commandments, it seems like there was a guy.
Amendments or commandments?
The commandments.
Okay.
Out of the 10.
Yeah.
Which is funny because there's 2 sets in the Bible if you've actually read it, and there's like 26 commandments, but they boil them down to 10. The first 3 are like God related, but
yep.
All the rest of them, it seems like there was this one guy who had a real gripe with the people around him. He's like, you can't kill me, you can't steal, don't take my shit.
Yeah.
Don't look at my wife.
It's some like old Italian grandpa, and he was like, you know what? Don't stomp on my grapes.
God said that. Here you go.
Stay out of my yard.
That's what it should say. That's like the 11th commandment.
Yeah, I'm a bit like, what really bothers me too is like people who walk in your yard. Like, like, just stay out of my yard. Like, there's no, but like, I can, or someone lets their dog take a shit in my yard. Like, go walk your dog somewhere else. But I hate that. It really bothers me when you're walking through my yard.
You're cranky.
I am, dude. I had a busy day, man. Like, I ran around. I was in court all day. Had a stinking bar association event. I'm not a big networking guy. And then I had to come here. I had to stop and get a Subway sandwich, which is just absolutely disgusting, by the way.
What kind you get?
I get the double chicken.
Oh.
And just and bread because, trying to look good for the ladies this summer.
You still look good.
I hope so. I'm glad I didn't put on 15 pounds since last Thursday, dude.
Can I tell you about my day?
No.
Okay, I'll tell you about my whole week.
No, just stick to the day.
No, let me just tell you about the last couple days. I had lunch. We had a listener lunch with a bunch of our listeners. An amazing time. Got a free lunch at Effie's Place in West Hartford. Absolutely delicious. I had the gyro. It's Greek.
No, I don't know what that
Delicious.
is.
You know
Is
it.
that like a wrap?
The gyro. Gyro.
What's the difference
gyro?
between that and just like a wrap? Is it made with like lamb sauce or like or that cucumber sauce? That shit's disgusting. It's gross.
You are a horrible human being.
You like that cucumber sauce? It's
oh my
weird.
God, tzatziki's delicious. I could just like eat
it's
it.
Disgusting.
I would eat it straight. Oh, you're crazy.
How do they make sauce out of cucumbers?
You got to expand your horizons.
I did. I'm doing the show with you. That's about as expanding as I'm getting.
I also got some sample marijuana from Still River Wellness in Torrington. Big shout out to those guys.
It's bad for your body.
I saw my boss this morning, and he had been on the attack. He had been roughing up some of my coworkers. Not me at all, but you know how I am. I like to get involved unnecessarily. And then everything got smoothed over with everybody. And I saw him today. Couldn't have been nicer. Couldn't have had a nicer exchange. And then I stopped at the gas station on my way home to buy some blunt wraps for my marijuana. And there was a homeless guy who offered to pump my gas. And here's the truth. I wasn't going to tell this part of the story, but a couple days ago, I stopped at the same gas station, same homeless guy, same outfit. Can I pump your gas? And I go, oh, no, thanks. I'm all set.
Why?
I don't know. I felt bad. I felt bad when I left. I thought, you know what? You're a better person than that. So today I stop. He's there again. He says, can I pump your gas? And I said, oh God, no, I'm all set. And I went into the store, and as I came out, I pulled a couple of beans out of my pocket, and I said, here you go. Plant these. Perhaps a beanstalk is in your horizon.
You didn't give him actual beans.
No, I gave him cash.
All right. I mean, I wouldn't put it past you. I mean, because the last time you were at a gas station, you suplexed the guy who was just cleaning out his car.
That's not fair. You had to bring that up.
Yeah, dude. Like, I hate going to states where you can't pump your own gas, by the way. It's just super obnoxious. Like, why?
How much money did I give that guy?
$3.
Fucking nailed it. How did you know?
It's always $3 because you don't have a $5 bill, but you're gonna give them more than once. It's always $3. It's
$3.
always gonna be
Maybe
$3.
I feel real good about myself. I was like $3. This will get you
nothing. Like it gets him nothing, but it's
Go
a good
to the
effort.
Dollar store, bro. That's where you need.
Yeah,
to
but that
hang
shit
out.
is not $1. It's not $1 at the dollar store.
You're a lawyer. Can we file a claim for false advertising?
No, but I don't know if I've ever been to. I think my wife goes like to the Dollar Tree or something for some stuff. I don't like those places. Too disorganized. Freaks me out.
Yeah, listen, if you don't have permanent end caps at all, I don't want to shop in your place.
It's great for party balloons, though.
That might be a little snobbish to say.
Yeah.
I think that's a reasonable.
I'm like if I'm going shopping, I can't go to like a Burlington coat factory. Like, it's just fucking chaos. I don't want to have to hunt for a shirt. Like, it's just gross.
No, I'm with you.
Like, my stepson loves going to like the bins. Like, they have these like stores, and it's just people line up, and it's just a free for all of just grossness, and you're just like knee deep in clothes bins. Like,
if the thing I'm gonna wear and buy isn't in a line of other ones exactly the same, separated by size, I'm not buying it. You know what I mean?
Like I know what I want. Like, I want to go in and get out. Like, I can't just hunt for that one T-shirt that I wanted.
I saw this sweatshirt on a rack, and it was like small, medium, large, extra large, and I was like, oh, and I looked up the whoop, and that was it. Like, that was how easy that was. That's how I shop.
Where did you get it?
Kohl's.
Oh, I can't stand Kohl's either.
No, I love Kohl's.
Because then they get you on that Kohl cash, and now you got coupons and it's really, you're not really saving a lot of money going to Kohl's, by the way. It's not like a cheap place.
No, it's not. It's better than Target.
Ooh, I don't know about that. That is
It's
a hard
step
no.
down from Filene's.
Oh, Filene's was a shit bag, but it's not better than Target, dude.
Yeah, it is. Oh God,
no shot. You can get everything at Target.
Yeah, that's the problem. If I could buy milk at your store, you're not that fancy.
That is wild. It's not even close. Like, you gotta go to Kohl's and buy Hager.
Kohl's is way, way fancier than Target.
No, it isn't, dude.
Yeah, oh, it is.
Me and my wife, that's like one of the couple of things we do. We like to just mosey around Target.
Yeah, you like to white trash it out on a Saturday.
No, that's a Walmart.
You like the upper middle class.
I can't do Walmart. Like Walmart is wild. Like, Walmart's a place you just go, you have a cup of coffee, and you just watch. Like, I could just watch people all day. Like, it is weird in Walmart. I'm not a big Walmart guy, you know. But like, I miss the days of like Caldors and Bradley's where they're like, oh, you don't got all the money today, so we're just gonna go to the layaway section.
Yeah.
You know, your mom's gonna make payments on your shirt, and then by the time you get the shirt, it doesn't fit anymore because it took 8 months to get a shirt. You know, what did you have? You had Caldors, Bradley's, DNL in Bristol. What was the other one? Dress Barn. Like, my mom went there for her stuff.
Did you ever go to a radio salvage store?
No.
Oh my God, that was like the old dude. That guy, like if a tractor trailer crashed and lost its load, he'd buy whatever wasn't damaged and sell it.
Are you talking about the truck lost its load, or the guy who was driving the truck lost his load? You need to explain yourself.
Dude, this guy could sell you like bins of peanuts or like tires, clothes. It's like whatever fell off the truck,
fucking
this
beans.
guy fucking had. What do you want? You want some garden hoses? You need an axe?
Yeah, man, those were the good old days. You go, you get a pretzel. You know, like, none of like stores don't have that anymore. Now you go to you get a Starbucks. Like, I don't want a Starbucks. But that's another thing too. I don't understand. Like, Walmart's got like Subways in it. I don't want to eat a Subway sandwich at a Walmart. Never mind, like, go to a regular Subway.
I think the thought is there. If you're already white trash in it, you might as well have the fucking sandwich too. You know what I mean?
Or the people you see go to like BJ's and they're just on like sitting on those like tables where they're eating that fucking BJ's pizza, and they're like, "Oh, this is some of the best pizza." Like, no, it's not. It's not. Like, all of that stuff skeeves me the fuck out. I don't even go to grocery stores. We Instacart everything. Yeah, unless we go to like Fresh Market, but then I start buying too much shit.
Oh, I like Freshie.
I love Fresh Market, but
Freshie.
You feel real bad and bougie in that store. I mean, that's. You know what I don't like about Fresh Market, though? Like, I hate grocery stores that don't have a big conveyor belt when you're getting wrung out. Like, you can fit like 2 items on it, and then you're trying to figure out how to bag it. Like, give me like the big, like, fucking.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't feel any pressure there to bag. I feel like it's like, take your time anyway. No one's in a real rush.
Are you a self-checkout guy? I hate self-checkout. Like, you go to Stop and Shop. I'm not swiping shit because it never works.
If I have more than 4 items, I'm going into a line.
Yeah, me too.
If it's 3 or under, or 1 or 2 items, I'll zip in and out because I ain't got time for that bullshit.
But it's just like you put it in the bagging area, but then it's like you're not in the bagging area. Then the fucking light comes on. Like, it's annoying. Like, just hire more people to work the cash register. People need jobs.
Nicole commented about Kohl's. The cash is never good till the week after. Then you don't need anything and lose the Kohl's cash. And the coupons are never good for anything you actually buy. LOL.
No, but you're an amateur, Nicole, because what you do is you get the cash, right? And then you go back with that shirt you bought that week. You return it. And then you buy it with your Kohl's cash. Come on, Nicole.
That's the
Do I have to teach you? Gosh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, Costco hot dogs. Very good.
Ooh. That's gross. I was in 7-Eleven the other day, and I just love 7-Elevens. And these guys were mad because they didn't have any more of those hot dogs that had just been rolling on that fucking hot dog heater for like weeks. Like, you know, you get the construction workers but it's gross, dude. All of it's gross.
Did I ever tell you about the time I was in a hot dog eating contest?
You do look like a glizzy goblin, dude.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm gonna.
How many did you get?
7.5.
Were they boiled?
You know what? I think they were.
Yeah, so I tried doing that once, but like it wasn't like an official one. But like whatever. But they were all grilled, and they didn't end well. I think boiled, I could crush some. How long did you have?
20 minutes.
And you ate 7 dogs in 20 minutes?
7.5.
That's it?
Yeah.
With the bun?
With bun.
That's it?
How many could you eat?
In 20 minutes?
Yeah, the guy that won had 8. I mean, he barely beat me.
I could eat 15 in 20 minutes.
No way.
Not a problem.
Let's do it.
Not tonight.
Well, we get in the new studio.
Yes.
When we get in the new studio, let's have a hot dog eating contest.
So that'll be in 2029 at the rate you're going. So this is the story, right? So I'm going to tell it. I've been asking Joe for like a year to check out a space. Like, hey, we got to move on. We want to get some sponsorships. As much as I like making people happy, I need to make my M&T bank account happy, right? So we need to start making some money. So I got a nice space. Joe actually ventured out on Saturday.
He did.
Came and looked at it. So he's like, I'm going to talk to my daughter. We're going to get some stuff going, get some equipment. And here I am in Joe's basement. No equipment lists, no nothing. And he was super excited. You know that he gives you that Joe look. He sits back, looks around.
I already got it all planned out.
Yeah. But yeah, that's gonna be exciting.
It is.
Maybe we'll do like a live podcast and invite all of our true listeners, and then
we're gonna have a hot dog
eat glizzies in front of our listeners. That'd be a good idea.
I think that would be a defining moment. It's a goal. it's a short-term goal, is what that is.
Yeah, so we're gonna get that done. That's gonna be our 2026 resolution. We're gonna get a dope podcast studio and rock on with it.
And then when are we doing the hot dogs? Is that opening night or is that a follow-up?
We gotta figure it out because right now I'm on my fitness journey and I can't really be eating 15 hot dogs.
You don't have to eat the buns.
Oh, if it's no carbs. If I'm just eating straight glizzies, bro, I'm bagging 25, 30 in 20 minutes.
If it was just the buns, I could eat all of them. I like mustard.
I hate mustard, by the way.
What is wrong with you? Why do you hate everything?
Mustard's
not
weird.
Only do I like mustard, you know what I really love? Dijon mustard.
No, because people try to act like it's honey mustard and it's not.
No, Dijon is its own fucking thing.
No,
and I like it.
I
even put it on pretzels.
Are you like one of those guys that eats like the big pretzel like sticks?
Yes, I am.
It's weird too, man.
Sometimes I go to bars and I'm like, oh, what do you got there? A little hot pretzel, big hot pretzel. Bring it over and bring me some mustard.
I mean, there's something weird about like a dude just eating a monster pretzel.
I don't think so.
No, I can't though.
Listen, 12 million Germans can't be wrong.
I don't get that
when
joke.
It comes to pretzels, I mean, nothing else.
I don't understand that. What is it?
They eat pretzels in Germany. You don't know anything. Holy
wait,
smokes.
Hold on. So
Germans eat pretzels.
So if I went to Germany, they're just walking around the street like it's like a fucking donut and just eating pretzels.
Oh my God. How do you not know this? Germans eat pretzels. That's like the national thing.
Could anyone verify this? This show, by the way, is going off the rails today. Already.
No, you need to know this.
I was bragging about our podcast and I to all these attorneys. I'm like, yo, you got to tune in. You're going to learn some life lessons. And this is going to be your first nugget. You're scrolling way down on your search. Yeah.
These are German pretzels.
They're just pictures of pretzels. That doesn't mean they're eating them. Is it like the national food?
Yeah.
Are you going to find it before this dies on a vine? Yeah, I'd eat the pretzel. Yeah. Yeah, I would eat that pretzel. Yeah. And for all the people who can't see what Joe's looking at, He's just
It
showing
looks like porn, but it's pretzels.
like pretzel porn.
Here, what do you think of this one?
I can't. That's
Yeah.
one way to sell a
There you
pretzel. I mean,
I can't believe you don't know that Germans love pretzels. However, I will tell you this, because I do like mustard on a pretzel. They find that outrageous that anybody would put mustard on a pretzel.
I do.
They hate it. You do not. You just said you don't like pretzels and you don't like mustard. Why would you put mustard?
First of all, I didn't say I don't like pretzels. Excuse me. I never said I don't like pretzels.
What did you say?
Like I did.
Correct the record.
So I think if you get you go and they have the big pretzel sticks as an appetizer.
Yeah.
I think I have a problem with any guy just eating dick-looking food. It's just weird to me. I couldn't eat if we were sitting here, I couldn't watch you eat a banana because I'm immature. I don't feel comfortable eating a banana around another man.
Here's how I eat bananas.
Why?
So you'd really hate it.
This show is. We're gonna have to log off and restart pretty soon.
If you ask me, I think this one's going aces. I like to see the glasses half full. You know what the problem is? The fact that you don't drink. As I told my wife a year and a half ago when she quit drinking, you're not as much fun.
I know I'm not fun because my buddy threw a surprise 50th for his wife last weekend, and the Pats were playing.
So you ruined everybody's good time by being sober.
So when I was
because you don't want to do what 20 extra burpees. Jesus Christ, dude!
No, my whole point was I waited for the bartender to be alone. I'm like, give me a cran and a rocks glass with a little bit of ginger ale, so it made it look like I'm part of the party. But I literally sat at the table with my phone on watching the game. I talked to 0 people. But it frustrates me because I think people should look at the NFL schedule and the playoff schedule before scheduling parties.
Oh, I mean, people are so stupid.
You really can't.
It's unbelievable.
You can't, right? I remember one of the first dates me and my wife went on. It was the Pats were in the playoffs, and we went to La Tavola and Waterbury, and I brought my iPad. And I put it on the table, and I was watching the game. I'm like, listen, this is just how it's going to go. I got to watch a game. So I was kind of mad about it for a little bit, but I did it because I'm a good friend. I mean, I'm not a great friend because I really didn't partake in the party, but I got to watch it. So I got another party this weekend too. A lot of birthday parties.
If you have a birthday party or any party or celebration, picnic, whatever, and it's between September and February, do it on Saturday.
Yeah.
Just do it on Saturday. And listen, if my kid's got a soccer game or a basketball game, I'm gonna miss that shit. But it's fine. You know what I mean? But don't do it on Sunday because it's here's the problem. I'm gonna go to your stupid thing, and I'm just watching the game on my phone.
Are you I'm not a good party person, especially if the party's for me, right? Or we're throwing the party because I'm always feeling I got to entertain, right? I'm always worried about everyone having a good time. That's why I hate having a birthday party. I mean, I know a lot of people want to celebrate me, and I should be celebrated a lot. But I don't like it because there's just a lot of people there.
Yeah.
And I can't just be everything to everybody at once. So that's why I don't have birthday parties, Joe, because
oh, that's so sad.
There's just not it would have to be banquet hall size. And then other people start feeling bad because then you have a 50th birthday party with 12 people and they really start feeling bad, when you have those small birthday parties and you pretend you really wanted a small birthday party, but you just had your choice friends. Ever had one of those, Joe?
No.
All right. I was just making.
You know what I do at parties?
Sit there and let people come to you.
I disappear at parties is what I do. If I'm hosting a party, I come heavy. You get a lot of service up front, and then at some point
you're gone.
I'm like, hey, I'm gonna put on a pot of coffee, and you see me about 3 months later.
Yeah, see, like I get this. Like, I don't want to be that guy who throws shitty parties. So I'm just focused on making sure I'm not having a shitty party. Right? Like, so I'm not a big party guy. You know.
My parties are successful because I'm a great storyteller.
Says who, Joe?
Says everybody who's ever been at a party with me.
You tell the pretzel story about the Germans and the pretzels?
No, but I got kidnapped in Jamaica. That's a story that, I mean, it's hard to top that. It's a fascinating tale.
Like, funny story about kidnapping, right? Because one, you don't seem to be the target of someone. Like, if I'm like just gonna kidnap someone, I'm probably not picking you.
Unwitting.
But my ex-wife, we were living in Waterbury at the time, and my ex-wife likes to do all that CrossFit. So we're just gonna say she's a little broad in the shoulders, right? Like, she's running like. So she came home and she was breathing heavy. Like, I'm like, did you sprint? She's like, some guy got out of the van and tried to take me. And
oh, wow.
So instead of being concerned, I started laughing hysterically. And I was like, was it the A team? Like, was Mr. T in that van?
God,
like, you are not the person that I'm going to kidnap if I see you trucking down the road. And then she's like, what does that mean? And I'm like, you know what that means. You could wear like a Chicago Bears jersey.
Did you see the video of the guy on the subway in New York, like, punched that lady?
I mean, I've seen videos of that happening, but...
All right, well, it just happened again. This guy was actually, he walked and he was, like, smacking a bunch of people, and then he just, like, cold cocked this lady.
Yeah, it's like, I don't understand that, by the way. Like, they're just a random
that's a
punching
psychopath.
a person.
Yeah, that's a total psychopath.
Yeah, but like, I was just talking about it with a judge today. Like, I mean, I watched like 3 people get escorted out of court today. Like, chaos everywhere because it's just accepted now. Like, there's no shock and awe to anything. Like, people are just angry and they're just, it's wild. Like, I've never seen anything like it. So I didn't see that story, and I probably wouldn't even have thought twice about it because that stuff happens on a daily basis now, and it's absolutely crazy. But yeah, there was like a big old fight on so the way family law works is you're just stuck in this hallway, right? And you could have like 50 or 60 divorce cases. So now you're looking at 100, 120 people who absolutely fucking hate each other.
Oh, that's great.
And it's like a Royal Rumble all the time. And it just takes one crazy motherfucker to be like, fuck you, I'm going to fucking shoot you. And then people are getting slapped. I saw some dude, I was literally getting off the elevator and I hear, bitch, slap. And I just got right back on the elevator. I was like, I'll go to the next floor.
Damn.
Yeah. It's but yeah, people are crazy now. Like, I see it every day in court. They're yelling and screaming. Laws don't apply to them. It's justice, justice, justice. And you're like, where are these getting it from? Then you turn on the news and you're like, oh, I got it now. Just a bunch of angry people all the time. But not me. I'm not angry, Joe. Sometimes.
Yeah, you got nothing to be angry about.
Nope. My wife's going down to see the kid next weekend. So
are you not going?
No, I'm gonna hold down the fort. I think they need some mom and son time, and I wasn't invited. I think that's that was the.
Well, yeah. I mean, whatever. You didn't want to go anyways. So.
Yeah, no. Why would I want to go play some golf and hang out and have fun and not be in snow? No, I'm gonna hold down the fort for my wife. But I've been down there by myself, so I can't complain. But yeah, he's taking. So he made Dean's List, by the way.
Oh, so he's doing great.
Yeah, and I'm like, man, he's really smart. And then he's like, oh, I'm taking a Star Wars class this semester.
On the space program?
No, it's Star Wars, like the movie Star Wars.
What is the class? Watching it?
I don't know. I didn't ask. I was so infuriated that this is what we're paying for is Star Wars.
Maybe he's learning the technical
Yeah, it's an interesting campus. He has an anatomy teacher who's I think 96 now, so you could imagine how that class is going. But I think he's
Well,
gonna.
parts haven't changed.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good argument. Like
Yeah.
you still got a heart,
It's all still
you
where
still
it's
got a
supposed to be.
kneecap,
Yeah.
right? It's. But I think he's gonna be coming back up in the fall. So now we're looking at some schools up here again. So he'll be back, and I'll be right with the world. My wife will be happy to have her boy home. He'll be happy.
Is she going to try to guilt him into, because my fear is between now and the end of the semester, he's going to be like,
No. He
it's so great there. Why wouldn't he just stay?
No, he doesn't want to be there. So I will give him
Oh,
credit.
really?
Yeah.
That's sad.
So I think it's a tough part as a parent to watch your kid struggle through something. And you know, like I knew it wasn't gonna fit him. I'm pretty sure his parents knew it wasn't really the school, just not who he was. Um, but on the flip side, I'm proud of him because he's really struggling. It's just not his environment, but he's doing well in school. But I think it's tough as a parent to let your kid kind of flounder a little bit, right? Because life ain't easy. I don't think he wanted to go back in the spring, but that's not an option. You don't quit. But it's tough because you can't do anything. Like for me, being a stepfather, there's certain things I can do and can't do, but I solve problems for a living, and this is the one I can't solve.
Do you remember when you first started living on your own?
Yeah, I was engaged. No, I don't think I was engaged. I think I had moved in with my first wife, but we were dating at the time.
That was the first time you lived on your own?
Well, I lived out in Indiana, but I was with my aunt and uncle, but I was away from my family. And then I was an RA on campus. So, but like I never had like an apartment. Like my first time having
fucking narc over here.
I know. Like my first time actually having my own apartment.
Hey, turn that music down. Was that you?
I was on probation for 2.5 years. I remember one time, like, so I went to Central and we had all the athletes on the first floor on Vance Hallway. And I used to get hammered all the time. And there was like two nerds that would be knocking on my door because the music's too loud. And I would like, you should go complain to the RA. And they're like, you're the RA. And I'm like, you get it. But one time I felt so bad. So they had a new RA and she was a fucking nerd alert, bro. I just couldn't even deal with her. So I got to do my patrol. And my buddy comes out with like 2 handles of Tito's that I just bought him like 24 hours ago. He's like, Vin, we're ready to go. And I'm like, sir, you're not supposed to have that in your dorm. The dude got kicked off campus. I'm a horrible person. But I got put on probation because I came home from DJing at Elmer's one night. And then like one of my residents tried to take my car keys. And I tied his t-shirt around his neck. But I was a cool RA because what happened was they used to try to kick me out. But all the athletes would show up to my like once a month event that you had to throw for the floor. So it's a complete banger. But no, I never lived on my own. And then I had to get an apartment when I was going through my divorce. That was the only time I ever like lived in an apartment by myself. Other than that, I just lived in my parents' basement through law school because I had to pay for law school. Then moved in with the ex-wife and then moved out from the ex-wife and found a lady who had a home and I needed a place to stay. And here I am. It's not why I married my wife, by the way.
You say so.
Oh my God, dude. I saw on Instagram. So, I'm on this like fucking fitness journey. That's what I like to call it, right? And then I see on Instagram yesterday, like the new thing is like fat bellies. Like chicks are into fat dudes now.
Yep.
Like
that's where I'm going right now. That's the diet I'm on.
Well, when you go to places like Aruba and it's just like these fat Goombas and like they got these like smoke show wives, my wife's like, I don't get it. I'm like, it's never an ugly billionaire, dude. Like that's just, but I wish I could be like that. Like I wish I could be that guy who's got like the European swimsuit on, like the white talcum powder on his fucking chest and just like fucking slapping his belly like a walrus and just don't give a fuck. I can't do it, dude.
I'm there. I'm totally there now. That's
because you're just happy, Joe.
I turned 50 and I just don't really fucking care anymore.
You gotta care, bro. You got people to
Eh.
live for. You gotta set examples, dude.
No, listen, I eat healthy, I exercise, I'm doing fine. I actually have a doctor's appointment next week.
Can I go with you? I want to see if you're lying to the people.
Oh no. I'll give you a full report as to what my cardiologist says. He's a fantastic fella.
Yeah, I don't like going to the doctors. I'm not a doctor guy.
I love going to the doctor.
Oh, so because there's always bad news when I go. Always. There's never.
I forget you are like disease ridden.
Yes, I have a handicap, Joe.
You don't have a handicap.
I'm legitimately handicapped.
What is your thing again? What do you have? Fibromyalgia?
I can't believe you made me laugh when you said that, dude. I am going right to hell. I'm not getting into this again because you don't understand.
We got to raise awareness. I'm sure there's tens of people suffering right alongside you.
No, there's a lot of us out there, Joe. There's a little army of
The whole
CMT people.
community.
Yeah. I used to go to a support group just to make myself feel better because they were all like old and they couldn't walk. And I'd run in there, do a 4 roll.
Are you like the captain?
They did want me to keep the group going, but I was like, I'm out of here. I'm not a big support group guy.
Vin, we need you.
I do. Like it was so they would have this group and then it's just like but it was super depressing because it's like older people like we can't walk in the dark and I fell down yesterday and I shit my pants and I'm like, is anyone doing anything remotely positive?
That sounds like a real debilitating disease.
It's not fun, Joe. I'm glad you think it's hilarious.
I don't think it's hilarious. I think it's important that we talk about it and that you tell people what it's like to live with this unfortunate situation.
You don't even know what I have, Joe.
CMT.
What does it stand for, Joe?
It's got to be something about a cunt.
This show.
If I'm guessing.
This show, we got to get this back. we got to get this back on track, man. This is wild.
No, tell people what it is.
Why are we doing this
Is
today?
it what is it? Your lip?
For the record, people, I don't. That's called herpes, and I don't have a lip disease.
Oh, where's your thing? You got your ointment thing? Oh, by the way, the other day.
You smoke that ounce of weed before you got
Not
here?
all of it.
Oh my God.
The other day, I saw Claudia. And I got to tell you, you guys are so cute.
Where did you see my wife?
What?
Oh, at my
your
oh
office.
yeah, my wife. She's the best.
She is so wonderful.
She had a little spa day that day.
I know. I was talking to her about it.
Yeah. Was that the first time you met my wife?
No.
No. All right.
God, no.
She's been on
here.
She's been on there. We got to bring her back. So we usually get a lot of views when she's on. It's much more like structured.
I thought you said she was banned.
Well, because then she takes
never
over
mind.
Well, she might not come back after one of the comments I made a couple weeks ago. Are we doing a card? Or are we just going to keep this weird
let's
banter?
do a card. Listen, it's your show. I mean, you do whatever you want to do.
Ooh, there you go. All right, Joe. I'm going to read a quote. You're going to answer the question. All right?
Shit. Is this like knowledge?
Yeah. You're most powerfully positioned to serve the person you once were. Got that?
One more time.
You are most powerfully positioned to serve the person you once were. How can you use what you've already been through to bring purpose and support to others facing similar challenges? I don't like that one, actually.
Abraham Lincoln.
I don't even understand that answer, dude. All right, so I'll take care of this one because Joe is off the grid today. He is banned from the show. We might not even air this one.
Wait, what's the question?
All right, so basically the long story short is, right, like you went through some shit.
Yeah. Am I
Right.
supposed to interpret that quote?
Yeah.
Oh, give it to me one more time. I'm sorry. I thought, like, who said it? Like Socrates?
So you thought I was reading a quote and we were going to play a guessing game for our podcast? We were going to play a guessing game? All right.
Yes.
Let's lock in, Joe, because this might not this might not be on iTunes by the end of the week. All right.
Oh boy. Okay, I'm ready. I'm focused now.
You know what? I'm just gonna pick another one.
Pick
Actually,
another
no,
one.
we're gonna do this one
All right,
because
I like
you can't
it.
bail. Focus. You in?
I'm in.
All right. You are most powerfully positioned to serve the person you once were. Okay.
Yep.
Question is, how can you use what you've already been through to bring purpose and support to others facing similar challenges?
I would say that using people is wrong, and mistreating people, especially women,
dude, you are
wrong.
not even answering the question. Let me take this one, Joe. You're this guy just started confessing sins. I don't even know what's going on today. So let me lock it in because I'm locked in. So basically,
oh my God.
So what they're asking is if you went through something, right, could you use that as a power to help somebody else, right? So,
yes.
So
True.
You know what? I'm done with this show, guys.
That's a hard game.
It's not a hard game.
Let me see it. Can I just see it? Maybe if I could see it, it would help.
All right, you read the quote and then ask me.
All right.
Ask me the question.
All right. Oh, John C. Maxwell. This is a great quote. So it is that kind of game, actually, because it has who the quote's by.
Yeah, it's not like guess the quote, dude.
People may hear your words, but they feel your attitude.
Okay.
When has your attitude, even if your words weren't hurtful, created this distance with someone you care about? What did you learn from that experience? Your attitude.
I mean, I have to use this every day in my line of work, right? So I think it depends what situation you're in and how you're trying to get your point across, right?
Yeah.
So say, for example, I'm with a judge that I don't agree with, or an attorney that, we're arguing before a judge, and I want to get my point across, but I can't be a raging dick, right? So not with my words. I can't come out and say, hey, you don't know what you're doing, but I think in the manner I say it makes it abundantly clear. But I think from a everyday perspective, say you're with your spouse and you guys are having an argument and then one person apologizes. But are you really sorry, right? Because you could say the words, but your actions is really how you feel. So it's not so much about how you're saying it or what you're saying, but it's how you're saying it, how your body actions are, how your mannerisms are to get your point across. So it's not just enough to say the words, because when I'm judging people or I'm trying to figure out, hey, am I going to be friend or foe with this person? I'm not judging them about what's coming out of their mouth. I'm judging their actions. Are they there? How are they speaking with me? Are they available? Like a bunch of things. So I think from a communication perspective, I think your actions and what you're doing far outweigh the words you are saying.
Very good.
Thank you.
You're
just gonna rapid fire me right now?
I'm gonna give you another one. You're really good at this game. All right, who said this?
My mom.
Kidding. Our greatest failure is reaching the place of our potential, but missing our purpose.
Why did you read it like that? Could you do it again? Because I didn't understand what you were saying.
Our greatest failure is reaching the place of our potential, but missing our purpose.
Okay.
Have you ever reacted? No. Have you ever reached a dream but neglected the people closest to you along the way? Like you took over this law firm and like crushed your up and comers. Did you
Like
do that?
crush my friends, like closest people.
Yeah. What was the guy's name? Your mentor.
Mike Auger.
All right, Mike Auger. Did he have a son who thought he was taking over the company and
No.
then you crushed him?
No,
That would be
that would be that. No, I will tell you, I think one of my greatest strengths is I like to bring people with me. I've never been probably, if I could put someone ahead of me or put them in a position that's better than me, that may be not beneficial to me financially or otherwise, I'll do it. I just because I think especially when you're talking about your circle of friends and your family, right? Like it's not about, if your friend's a true friend, they're not trying to out best you, they're trying to make you the best person you are.
Yeah.
So I never had to do that. I don't think I ever would. I mean, if I'm talking about like my competition and people I don't like or get in the way of what I want to do, then absolutely I'll step on your neck. But I'm not gonna do something I really want to do at the detriment of people that are in my inner circle. Because then when you're at that point where you get to where you need to be, those people aren't there anymore. The whole point of getting to where you want to be is to enjoy that space with your friends.
All right, you ready for another one?
Jesus, dude.
This is a great one. This is from Yogi Berra. Whatever we aren't changing, we are choosing. I'm just kidding. That wasn't him. That was
Will Smith.
That was Laura Buchanan.
That was close.
Whatever we aren't changing, we are choosing.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this question. Do you like vegetables? I'm just kidding. The question is, are you fast or slow to make changes when you feel it's necessary? And why do you think that is?
I'm pretty fast to make the change.
Yep.
I think it's whether I maintain that change is my problem.
Yeah.
So, I think in that making the change and being quick about it is a fairly new thing for me. I had a conversation with my stepson recently, because he's in an environment he doesn't like to be in, right? Like he just doesn't like the school and whatnot. But I told him, I'm like, listen, you can't change your circumstance or your environment, but you could change the way you're thinking about it, right? And you have to choose to change, right? You can't just say, I want something to change. Well, it's not that something that's changing, it's you who are changing, right? That circumstance, that environment's always going to be there. It's just how you're going to adjust to that. So I really try to make a conscious effort to calibrate on where I need to be throughout the day. And it's a work in progress. I'm nowhere near perfect on it. But I do like to think that, this new version of me is able to make those changes or at least be aware that I need to do it, and take the steps necessary. But I think it's just, the trick is to maintain it, right? Because you'll find something that works and you're like, you feel good for a week and you're like, all right, I got my shit under control. So you stop doing it and then you're back to square one. So I think that's my hang up. But what about you?
I'm old school. I still like to type letters on a typewriter. I have a flip phone. I'm very slow to, like, I like to do the things that I do when it comes to work. I don't do AI or any of that stuff. I like to write stuff. I like to be original and come up with my own ideas. And the reason I think I'm like that is because I'm so full of creativity and knowledge and fun that for me it just makes sense that I would do that on a daily basis.
Yeah, I don't know though. Like I'm a big like AI guy. I think from a business owner time saving perspective, I think it's a good tool, right? Like I think people should use it as a tool, but I think from a creative standpoint, absolutely. Like it's just trash. Like it makes like adults seem like teenagers at this point, right? Because they don't got to put any effort in. I think it's good for some things. But I think now, in the fact that it's not really regulated and crazy stuff like that, it's just wild. But I think it's good to be set in your ways in some things, long as it's just not a detriment to the rest of your life. And I think there's so much out there that people could do to enhance their life just by changing a little bit. Because I don't want to be the same person I am at 46 when I'm 47. So I got to change something.
That's a good point. I'm thinking, right? I will eventually change when I see idiots doing it.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If I went to Starbucks and everyone's hammering away on their laptop, sending emails, and I see some dude on a typewriter typing a letter, I'm judging him. I'm judging immediately. Ding! Yeah, I'm gonna be like, that guy's an idiot.
Yeah,
like he doesn't even know there's computers out there.
I got a word processor.
But I think you have to be willing to change with the times, because then you're not going to understand other generations, right?
I used to have a beeper.
Yeah, I never had one of those either.
Oh my God, that was the coolest fucking thing.
Yeah, I missed that. You're a little bit older than me, so I didn't have to worry about that.
Beep, 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 beep. I'd go find a payphone, and then I would always leave my beeper on top of the payphone and drive away.
But I always get scared that I'm gonna get I have this fear of getting old, and we've talked about it, and I don't want to be that guy that doesn't know the new stuff. I have this fear. I'm never oh, I just do it this way, and I'm always gonna be this way.
No cap.
Yeah, no, pause, all that, bet. Bet's my favorite one, though.
Mm-hmm.
There's none better than getting a text from a teenager, be like, yo, bet. I'm like, yeah, I'm in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you know I'm really mature, is, I might have said that to a judge today, too. Good seeing you, bet. What? I mean, I gotta go place a bet. I gotta go. But yeah, so, I think change is good, though. I don't think you should be set in your ways, Joe. I think you gotta, because it opens up so much more stuff. I don't know. You miss out on a lot if you're just doing your thing all the time. That's when my wife's like, well, I got my friends, right? I'm good. But you're missing so many more opportunities to learn new things.
Right on.
And I don't know. I guess that's why I'm a social butterfly. Maybe people don't feel that way, but there's so much more to learn out there.
I feel like in the last 20 minutes, you've said multiple things that I think are contradictory.
Name them now.
Well, you were saying you don't really like partying and you
Correct.
don't really like people.
No,
but then you said you really enjoy being the life of the party.
This is how I know you're not paying attention to what I'm saying. I said I don't like hosting a party. I don't like hosting a party because then I feel like
when it's about you.
Because then I feel like I have to entertain everybody.
You do.
I know. That's why I don't like it. I like going to meet people and having conversations, but when I feel like I have to entertain and make sure everyone else is having fun, that's not fun for me. It's not socializing. I'm just focused on everybody else.
Why are you getting so anxious?
Because you're sitting there calling me a liar in front of thousands and millions of viewers that we're having right now.
Was saying,
millions of viewers we have right now.
I think
millions.
I think you have feelings, and I think you need to work through them.
I do have feelings.
Yeah, I think birthday parties, make you feel antsy.
No.
You got very upset.
I just don't like people having a bad time. And then I feel like it's my responsibility to make sure they don't have a bad time.
You're a life of the party kind of guy.
Yeah, but if it's someone else's party. Because I don't got to worry about if they're having a good time or not. Because I know I'm a portable good time party. I'm just a portable party. But if you're over my house, I want to host and make sure that when you leave my house, you're not man, that was shitty. That's why I didn't I liked my second wedding because it was easy, fun, and small group. But the first wedding was big. And then you just it's not even about you and your wife. It's just about having an awesome party. That's the other thing I don't understand about weddings too, by the way. Why the fuck do I got to walk to your table and say hi?
Yeah, I don't get that. I think that's stupid.
You should be coming and say hi to me.
Yeah.
I hate that. I really... We got to get rid of that tradition because you're paying a bucket load of money. You shouldn't have to walk around.
You know what's funny? So I went to my niece's wedding last July in New Jersey at the Trump Resort. And at some point, my cousin and I went to the bathroom. I like grew up with this kid,
Yep.
right? And I mean, she's like 15 years younger than me, but again, she's like a second generation cousin. Anyway, first I saw her at the church service, and when I walked by to get, I got communion, even though, Anyway, she was so excited that I was there, and then and I'm like, look, her friends, everybody, all the important people are there. What am I? Just your cousin, from a million years ago. And so I'm coming out of the bathroom, with my other cousin who's my age, and the bride and groom come walking down the hall, and I mean, we spent like a good 10 minutes just catching up, shooting the breeze. It was beautiful, like it that's how it should be. You don't need to come to my table. That's so stupid.
No, it's weird.
If
it's
I run
awkward.
into you, if I want to come see you, I'll come see you.
Yeah.
We'll talk, and if not,
it's just super.
You got an envelope. I was there.
It's super awkward,
Yeah,
right? Like,
I agree.
I'm not a big fan of that. They gotta get rid of that. We do another card.
Yeah, I want to do more of these. Here is a quote from Viktor Frankl.
Got it.
Life is never made unbearable by circumstances, but only by lack of meaning and purpose.
Why?
I assume that's how Viktor Frankl speaks.
I don't even know what you said. Could you just say it in English?
See. Life is never made unbearable by circumstances.
Correct.
But only by lack of meaning and purpose.
Yep.
The question: when have you felt far from your purpose? And how did that affect you?
Oh, that's a big question.
Yeah, that's deep. That's some deep shit.
When
were the trains off the track?
Ooh, I mean, there's plenty of times in my life the trains were off the track. I mean, I think clearly, like, going through my divorce, you just talking about professionally, I stopped taking business for 9 months, and I'm like, I just couldn't figure out what I was supposed to be doing with my life. But I think even now I think about it, right? Like, I like doing this, right? I like having conversations with people, helping them out through things, mentoring, and stuff like that. And I guess in a sort of a way, sometimes I do that within my job. But I mean, I don't think there's a day that goes by. Like, am I supposed to do this job?
Yeah.
Right. Like, people are like, well, why don't you just go do the coaching or podcast? Like it's fun coupons we pay for. Right. Like, so you have to have that balance. But I think it's like, for me, it's an everyday thing, like trying to, like, in my job, I think there's so much opportunity to do more, like, yeah, you're the lawyer, but it's a hybrid life coaching. This is what you should do. But you really shouldn't do that as a lawyer, because there's got to be that line, right? There's got to be, hey, this is my profession. I got to give you my professional advice, because once you blur that line, it's difficult to go back to just being the lawyer, right? But like, the way I am as a person and I'm wired, I'm like, I could give them advice that's outside the lawyer advice that may help them in other aspects of stuff. So I think that's my struggle with, like, my purpose on what I'm supposed to be doing or not doing. And I do have choice clients that, for whatever reason, we have a connection and I can kind of cross that line. And that's like when I'm in my groove and I feel good about my job. So I think that's kind of where I'm at. I don't think I've ever been like, I don't have a purpose in life. Like, I never wanted to be a lawyer. So it's kind of weird. I've been doing it for 20 years now. Because most people, like, who go to law school, but like either their parents are lawyers or like, this is what I really wanted to do. Like, I just went. I know for you, like, this is what you've always wanted to do.
Since I was a little boy, I don't know any
Sitting,
other way.
pop, slap.
Yeah, Pop was like, Joey, Joe, You could be anything you want to be.
Yo, I hate
But
when
mostly, he said in 1980, I'd like you to become a famous podcaster. And
we will become a famous podcaster.
he was a man ahead of his time. You know,
I didn't realize you were famous yet, but we're
know,
getting there.
I'm fortunate enough, Vin, I was able to give a homeless man $3 today.
You know what I can't stand is when parents tell their kids you could be anything you want to be, and it's like it's the second lie after Santa Claus you are telling your child. Just stop and just be realistic with your kids. When your kid's like, "Meh, I want to be a professional baseball," no, you can't, kid. You got no legs.
My pop always said, you work hard, you can get a Cybertruck.
I can't, like, it just infuriates me because you get these parents that are just trying to live through their kids and you could do whatever you want. Like, I don't care how hard your kid works. It's probably not going to be a brain surgeon, right? Like,
you're fucked up, though. Think about this. Everybody wants to be a live streamer and a podcaster and a gamer.
Yeah, everyone wants to not work and make money.
If you actually want to be a baseball player, like now you probably legit have a chance.
A better shot.
Like so few people are like doing shit like that these days.
Yeah, but just be realistic with your kids. Like, don't set them up for be like, your name is gonna be in lights. Like, it's probably not.
Listen, and if your kid is ugly,
tell him
how important personality is.
Yeah, because you don't want them finding out when they go to school.
It's a big letdown.
Like, just be like, first day of school. Hey, Johnny, come here. I got to tell you something before your first day of school.
Also,
be funny.
Make sure you stress to your kid hygiene. Hygiene goes a long way.
Yeah, and make sure like you don't wait. Like, I remember, I think I told you this story, but when I found out I had to wear deodorant was like the worst day of my entire. I remember like it's like one day I'm fine, and the next day like I'm in middle school and I smell. Then I had to blame Tommy Salami. It was the only time, and I went to school through like the whole 1 through 12 with this Tommy Salami kid, right? And it was the one time out of those 12 years I hung out with him for a day, because then I just blamed him for smelling.
That's fucked up.
It is. And Tom. I'm not gonna say your last name because they don't. I'm sure they don't call you Tommy Salami anymore. And if they do, that's shitty. That nickname stuck.
You mean stank ass Tommy? I know that guy.
like some of the names you come up with though, but like you're like, that happened once. I was at a gas station and there was this kid. I might have been a bully a little bit. And there's nothing more awkward when you like walk into a place and you're like 44, 45, right? And like the dude behind the register is just some kid you were an asshole to. And now he's like working at sick going, hey, everyone's got to have a job. But then they just stare at you. And then they're like, oh, Vin. And you're like pretending like you don't recognize them. But there's nothing worse than that. Or going to a party that I went to and seeing people from high school, but they don't look like they did in high school, so you have no clue. Like, and they're like, hey, Vin, remember me? And you're like, oh. There's got to be like a facial recognition app. Like when you just hold on.
Oh, my God, imagine that. That would be great.
That, and I think there's really got to be a website where everyone's on the website and you can leave Google reviews. Everybody.
So you know what's up with what?
Yeah, because it's not fair in my business. You leave me a Google review, I can't say shit, right? Like when I get a consultation, I read your reviews, and I'm like, well, what if I put you out there? How many 5 stars are you getting?
Do you ever see that episode of White Mirror where they do that? Like in the future, you're like fucking just rating everybody and everything, and people's ratings go up and down. You like get ostracized.
Well, that was like that Hot or Not we talked about, right? That
yeah, I guess.
I mean, I wonder how many people died because of that, right? Like you post a picture, you used to have to post a picture on a website, and people would just rate you.
Yeah.
So you're feeling good. You're like, yo, I'm looking fresh, and you wake up and you're a 6, and you're like, what?
That is the sad reality. Again, prepare your kids. You know, it's funny. My son the other day texting his friends on my phone called two boys and a girl meat riders.
I love it.
And so everybody in the house here, everybody laughed, kind of reacted. My wife was like, "You can't say that," and he was like, "Why not?" And so we had to have a talk.
Why couldn't he say meat riders?
Well, he didn't know what a meat rider was, and if you're gonna say it, so he was like, "What does that even mean?" And I was like, "Well,
what did you tell him?"
Well, meat's a penis, and a rider is someone who rides on the penis.
So now that he knows, so is it okay for him to say if he knows what it means?
Well, does he want to say it now that he knows? He was horrified when I told him that.
I know. No, you're a kid. He was probably, oh my God.
And he kind of understood how a woman could be a meat rider, but he was a little surprised by the fellas. So, but he knows. He's aware.
That's because he's a good kid. Like, if I was your kid's age and I found out what a meat rider was, I'm dropping it every chance I got.
I'm sorry. I got to tell you one more fucking thing with this kid because he got in trouble in art class today. He wasn't listening, just being a pain in the ass. But that's not the story. 2 weekends ago, he went to a birthday party in New Britain at the trampoline park.
Yep.
And I don't know. I guess they were playing dodgeball. He threw a ball, hit a girl, and her brother jumped him and popped him a couple times, gave him a black eye.
Your son?
Yep. And he went right to but he got beat up. And he came home and I was like, dude, what happened? And he was like, I didn't want to get in trouble, so I didn't fight back. And I'm like, oh, that's not how any of that works.
No.
So this past weekend, I find out he's going to the trampoline park again, but this time Rocky Hill. And I thought, the kids in New Britain are a little rough, if I'm being honest. And I don't mean that in a racial way at all, but the kids in New Britain are a little tougher than the kids in Rocky Hill. And he goes to the one in Rocky Hill, and he gets beat up again.
You want him to live with me for a little bit, bro?
You know what it is? I think he's got a punchable face.
Dude, you gotta talk to him. He's got to swing first. Listen, my mom...
telling you, it's weak.
My mom had a very simple rule. If they put hands on me, don't come home until you lay them out. I don't want to see you back at the house getting your ass kicked. I don't want you starting the fight, but don't come home until that shit is fucking finished.
I didn't know your mom was Customato.
Dude, she was wild, man. I got bullied by a kid on my street, and then I just went home because I didn't want to deal with Aaron Hackenberg. And hey, Aaron, if you're out there, fuck you. Yeah, I'm not harboring a grudge from when I was 8, and my mom brought me back outside.
Oh, hell yeah.
And she's like, hey, fat ass, my son's going to kick your ass now. And I'm like, Mom, this kid outweighs me by 45 pounds.
We're going to finish this tonight, bitch. That's great.
No, my mom. But that was that, man. But I'm a big, not that I ever want my stepson to get in a fight. But, I think everyone needs to get in a fight or two in their life. Just to see if you got it.
Well, listen, here's the thing, too, about getting into a fight. You have to understand that there's going to be times in your life.
You're going to get your ass kicked.
Yeah, your mouth's isn't going to be able to fucking cash the check that your mouth writes or whatever that expression is. You gotta take a good. Somebody has to get the upper hand on you at least once in your life, just to kind of give you a little humble pie. All those guys that walk around that are total douchebags, I'll tell you right now, fucking one good fucking bow, pop them, and they straighten right out.
Yeah, and you're gonna get your ass kicked. But what I love, I used to work in bars, and I just used to like to watch two dudes square up, which is the dumbest thing. I can tell you right now, if I'm fighting you, you're either getting hit with something or I'm punching your dick. I'm not punching your face. This isn't a boxing match. But these two jabronis are lining up like they're Tyson and Holyfield. And 98% of the population can't fight. You just can't. But there's just certain things I know when I go out, I wouldn't mess with, right? If some dude's talking shit and he has cauliflower ear, I'm going to let him talk shit because I'm not going to be put a scorpion hold in about 5 seconds. Or if you're Haitian, because once you start fighting a Haitian, there's a bunch of Haitians with them. That's just how it works.
They morph.
They do, dude. Like, and there's just like Albanians I don't like fucking with, because they have a bit of a temper. But at this generation, no one fights. But even now, when you go out to bars, like when we would go out, like if you got in a fight, you got in a fight. But now people are just crazy. Like they don't fight, they shoot and do whatever. Like I have no interest in that.
I always enjoyed a good fist fight.
I did. As long as you were on the upper end of it, dude. Because there's nothing worse than getting your ass kicked and then having to go to the bar next week. It's like the college bar, and that dude just standing there like, what are you going to do?
I'm 3-0-1 in my career.
Does that count the guy you suplexed while he was cleaning his car in the gas station?
4-0-1 in my career.
And that one was a knockout.
Yo, that was like fucking Masvidal and Ben Askren.
Yeah,
that
if
shit
you
was over in about 3 seconds.
Yeah, if you're out there at a gas station, don't vacuum the carpets in your car while you're getting some gas, because Joe may sneak up on you. Are we doing one more question and then in this shit? What are we doing?
Yeah, let's do one more.
All right.
This is from Plato. Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle.
Facts.
What battles have you fought in silence, and how might that experience help you empathize with others who are struggling?
Well, I don't like the question that goes along with the quote. So I'm just going to stick with the quote.
Let me reiterate the quote.
Yeah.
Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. A Plato.
Yeah. So for me, and this comes across in my business a lot, is I get a lot of people who are upset or mad or whatever, right? And you have to, instead of reacting to what they're saying, right, try to understand what they're going through, because what they're saying is not a reflection of how they feel about you necessarily, but it's about what they're going through at the moment, right? Someone could be just having a shit day, then it has nothing to do with you. So if you react in kind to their attitude without understanding what they just went through, then it's so unproductive. But like, everyone is going through some things. So sometimes it's not you. Don't take it personal, but try to understand what they're going through and keep that in mind, because you don't know if, it could be your best friend and you don't know if they had a shitty day or whatever the case may be, and you're catching attitude, but it's not a reflection of you. It's just a reflection of the moment that person is in at that time.
That is so true.
I find you're mocking me right now.
Why would I mock you?
Because you're a mockingbird.
I'm not mocking you.
This show is just, don't post this one today.
No, that's already posted.
We only
There's
have
you could
3 viewers.
No,
2 viewers.
Are you serious? You want to see how many there really are? You gotta stop worrying about all that. Look at that. Way more than that. You're out of your mind. This was another huge success.
That's all we do. Well, hopefully in the coming weeks we're gonna have a new studio.
When do you think you're gonna start drinking again?
2027.
All right, that's not gonna work.
Are you saying I'm not fun when I'm sober?
Yeah, don't you think? Has anyone told you that?
You know what's funny? So
I don't want to hurt your feelings. That's not.
We went out to dinner with a couple last weekend, and I thought my mom. Whoa.
Oh, maybe you do want to talk. Some deep-seated things going on here, my friend.
Caught me,
my mother, your mother.
So we go out to dinner, right? And so I order my sparkling water, and my wife orders.
Fill us in. That's his mom's name, in case you don't know.
That's pretty good. I didn't even catch it until you just said it.
Thank you. That's hilarious.
And then so my wife orders a drink, and I was kind of offended. Thought we weren't drinking. She was like, "No, you're not."
That's a you thing.
Yeah, and then but here's the thing too. It's funny. So like when I go out with my friends, or like I went out to this event tonight, and I'm drinking like a soda, right? And they're like, "How come you're not having a drink?" And I'm like, "Well, I gave up drinking." And then you have to explain why, because then they automatically think
Doing dry
just
January.
yeah, no, they just think I'm a raging alcoholic attorney, right? Oh, Vin had a drinking problem. We knew it.
Yeah.
We knew it. But
It's about time you get it under control, you lush.
but it's really not that bad. Like,
Has anyone been like, I thought you had a problem?
yeah,
Oh,
dude, yeah. Like, and then they're like, "Did you give up everything else?" And I'm like, "What is it? What is everything else?"
What about the,
No, they'll never know. I shoot between my toes. I'm not
There
a
you
fucking
go.
amateur.
Smart.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna try to get all year, and I'm gonna keep telling people. So if I fail, everyone's gonna call me out. But I feel good. So, but I really, I don't know. Just I'm sorry, I'm not as much fun. Because I'm sober now. So this will be our last episode. I'm signing off. It's been nice knowing everybody. Thanks, Joe, for making me feel bad about my sobriety and disease.
They call that a double whammy.
ChangeYourPlansCT.com. It's Joe. It's Vin. And hopefully we'll be coming to you live from a new podcast studio coming soon. So once we get it set up, I think we're going to start bringing some people on, so we'll have some room.
Hell yeah.
All right. Talk to everybody later. Deuces.